Yeah. The angel with the small scroll.
I'm working on fine.
Penny X.
Then I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, wrapped in a cloud, with a halo around his head. His face was like the sun, and his feet were like pillars of fire. His hand, he held a small scroll and had been opened. He placed his right foot on the sea and his left foot on the land. And then he cried out loud in a loud voice, and the lion roars. Then he cried out, the seven thunders raised their voices too. Then the seven thunders had spoken. I was about to write it down, but I heard a voice from heaven say, seal up that seven thunders have spoken, but do not write it down. Then the angel I saw standing on the sea and on the land raised his right hand to the heaven and swore by one who lives forever and ever, who created heaven and earth and sea and all that is in them. There shall be no more delay. At the time when you hear the seventh angel blow his trumpet, the mysterious plan of God shall be fulfilled, as he promised to his servants and prophets. Then the voice that I heard from heaven spoke to me again and said, go take the scroll that lies open in the hand of an angel who was standing on the sea and on the land. Yeah. So I went up to the angel and told him to give me the small scroll. He said to me, take and swallow it. It will turn your stomach sour, but in your mouth it will taste as sweet as honey. I took the small scroll from the angel's hand and swallowed it. In my mouth it was like a sweet honey, but when I had eaten it, my stomach turned sour. And someone said to me, you must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, tongues, and kings. Yeah, the two witnesses. Then I was given a measuring rod like a staff, and I was told, come and measure the temple of God at the altar, and count these who are worshipping in it. But exclude the outer court of the temple, do not measure it, for it has been handed over to the Gentiles who will trample the holy city for 42 months. I will commission my two witnesses to prophecy for those 1260 days, wearing sackcloth. These are the two olive trees and the two lampstands that stand before the Lord of the earth. If anyone wants to harm them, fire comes out of their mouths and devours their enemies. In this way, anyone wanting to harm them will surely be slain. They have the power to close up the sky so that rain can fall during the time of their prophesying. They also have power to turn water into blood and to afflict the earth with many plagues as often as they wish. When they have finished their testimony, the beast that comes up from the abyss will wage war against them and conquer them and kill them. Their corpses will be in the main street of the great city, which has the symbolic name Sodom in Egypt, where indeed their Lord was crucified. Those from every people, tribe, tongue, and nation will gaze on their corpses for 3.5 days, and they will not allow their corpses to be buried. The inhabitants of earth will gloat over them and be glad and exchange gifts, because the two prophets tormented the inhabitants of the earth. But after the 3.5 days, a breath of life from God entered them. When they stood on their feet, great fear fell on those who saw them. Then they heard a loud voice from heaven say to them, come up here. So they went up to heaven in a cloud as their enemies looked on. Yeah.